Can't see your. Okay.
Welcome everyone to JUICETV. Joining me in the booth for this scrimcast is my homie MOOSEY. Say hello to the crowd, MOOSEY.
Yo, what's up? All right, we have a pretty decent game going. We got REV versus FACEFACE. Should be a fantastic match. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. Let's head to the arena for some player introductions. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Now it popped up. Okay. Coming in for REV, we got Phoenix, we got Twisted, we got Chris, and we got Deadly Dragon, 6,000, not 5,000, 6,000. Over on FaceFace side, we got Vader, we got the funniest joke, we got Glow Monster Goat, and we got CJ the Caster. Thanks, Salvatore. Appreciate you, homie, looking sharp. There's no Yama. All my homies, yes sir. All right, if the players are ready, hopefully that scoreboard fixes as soon as they put the things in the middle, or we'll have to do some things next time.
Yeah.
The players.
Ball's in the middle.
Nope, looks like it didn't fix. Oh well, we'll roll with it like that. It's off season, we're having some fun. All right, round one. We got REV, we got FaceFace. Let's go.
And we're underway.
Alright, we have Deadly Dragon picking up the ball. Deadly Dragon gonna bring it up left sidewalk, gonna chuck it over to Mound. Seems a little bit of glitchy techie issues. CJ gonna pick it up, gonna head down from Halo. Halo gonna look for a pass, might go one-on-one, gonna pass it over to Glow Monster. It's gonna be a loose ball. Vader gonna pick it up, going to slap it down Phoenix. Deadly Dragon gonna chase the ball, might get there. Funniest joke says no. Gonna be chucked up towards Sewer. Alright, gonna be chased down by Phoenix. What is Phoenix gonna do? Gonna go one-on-one and oh, what a save from Funniest Joke.
Great save there from the funniest joke. He's gonna hit that pass over to CJ. CJ bobbles it there for a second. Now he fires it. He's going across looking for Glow Monster. Can't quite find him. And Phoenix, he's gonna pick that ball up. He's going up on that Halo. He's gonna go for a partial lap. Now up to the Orion Onion Ring. Bringing that into the offensive zone, trying to set it up. Phoenix up top. He's gonna wait, now brings that ball down. Ooh, bounces out of his hand and Vader takes over.
Vader chuck it down middle. CJ gonna pick it up, gonna look for a couple passes. Gonna chuck it over to Glow Monster. Gonna lose the ball, tackled off. Glow Monster gonna pick that ball back up. Hits a little juke, going up. Might get a little bit and puts it in, going to advance score to 1-0 for FaceFace.
FaceFace goes up 1-0. Sorry about the scoreboard there.
Up again.
Some gremlins going on. We got Deadly Dragon. He's going to flip that ball up. It goes over to Phoenix. Phoenix gets it over to Chris, and there on the cleanup, Deadly Dragon comes in, ties it up by 1.
All right, we're going to see a set out from Funniest Joke. CJ is going to come around, might take it up the right sidewalk, has a little bit of a kiwi. Going to go up to the Onion Ring. CJ going to come down. Going to put a little bit left of the goal there. Going to be cleared by REV. Phoenix chasing down the ball. Going to be checked off by Glow Monster. Glow Monster going to pick the ball up. Going to head over to Nest. Vader's going to pick it up. Sends over a shot. Top rim cannot connect. Glow Monster going to pick that ball back up. Gonna head back to Nest. Gonna be picked up by Chris in the fluffle. Chris going to be checked off by Glow Monster. Gonna be an open ball up for the grabs. Chris gonna take the ball again. Picked up by Vader. Checked off by Dragon. Gonna be CJ taking the ball next.
CJ now gonna hit that pass across. He gets it over. Oh, Vader gets checked off and it goes to the hands of Deadly Dragon. That ball's gonna bounce down and it's gonna go into the hands of Deadly Dragon. Deadly Dragon working that ball. He goes up top, bounces off the underneath of the Halo, gets by 1. He's working that ball in the middle. He fires it up. Shooting a little bit high. Deadly Dragon can't get the rebound to go. And FaceFace is going to look to clear that out.
All right, we're going to see a Vader clear heading it down mound. Twisted gonna pick the ball up, heading up to the onion ring. Gonna be checked off by CJ. CJ gonna continue the ball chase. Glow Monster gonna be picking that ball up, gonna be chucking that up to the claw. Deadly Dragon gonna put some hands on it. Sends it over to Chris, intercepted by Vader. Vader gonna hit a little nice ceiling carve, gonna go in and scores. Vader is going to advance the score to 2-1 for FaceFace.
Looks like we got about a minute and a half. Hopefully they take a little bit of time in between rounds. I gotta fix some settings here. Played around with them and now I'm suffering. Now Deadly Dragon gets over to Chris, but that's a big stop there from the Glow Monster Goat himself. He now taking to the sky, gonna throw that into the sewers. Looking to spring a player, finds CJ. CJ comes out, he shoots, he finds the goal with being checked. FaceFace up 3-1.
Alright, Twisted is going to set the ball out. It seems like it is going to be Deadly Dragon. 6000 taking the ball up. Gonna head over to Claw. Might find Chris floating and shoots it. Going to advance the score to 3-2 for FaceFace.
Rev doing what they need to do to keep pace, but CJ, they got 44 seconds. They got a kill here. CJ's going to flip that pass up over to Vader. Vader comes in, and that's a big save there. Ooh, it's loose in front. Twisted almost loses it after that huge save. And it's going to be up for grabs. Loose now. Here comes Phoenix with 30 seconds to go. He gets shackled off, and Vader's going to get that reset back into his own zone.
We are going to see a fight for the ball. Phoenix gonna head over to Nest. Deadly Dragon gonna drop down to Logo. Gonna get checked off by CJ. Gonna be picked up by Phoenix during the kerfuffle at Mound. Gonna be chucked up to Twisted. Twisted gonna look for passes checked off by FaceFace. Gonna be Vader taking the ball up. Gonna be Twisted knocking it out. All right, we're going to see a clear by FaceFace. Going to be Rev chasing down the ball. Gonna be Chris picking it up.
From the bustling cities of Earth to the farthest south coast of
Looks like the first round has ended.
Absolutely. We're, maybe we can get the, where are we here? We did the wrong one. Where are we? 2 seconds, 2 seconds. We'll get there.
Take your time.
Put that about like that. We'll save that config. There we go. Hopefully.
Looks like we're getting a sub in. Chris for PUNT. We're going to see Punt entering in the arena.
Nice. My buddy Punt coming in. Gonna see.
Juice
Sorry
are
about
the teams on the right sides.
Oh,
Face,
yeah.
face,
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be. FaceFace.
So we have FaceFace going up 1-0 in the series.
We don't have rounds showing up. Let's get it set it. All right, that ball's off and rolling. It's loose in that sewer. Picking that up is Vader. He comes into Rev zone. Vader, he's going to shoot, and it's going to go into the hands there of Twisted. He gets that over to Punt. Punt's coming in. He's trying to get away. He fires that across, and it's going to go deep down. It's by Phoenix, and Vader going to hit that ceiling carve and work that ball down.
All right, we are going to see Vader going through the nest. Going to be checked off. Deadly Dragon and Twisted going to get the ball. Sends it up to right sidewalk. Punt going to head up to the onion ring. Punt going to keep bringing it down. Is going to hit his buddy Phoenix and intercepted by Glow Monster. Glow Monster going to be chased off by 2. Going to hit a nice little reset in front of the goal. Vader just going to try and get that ball out of the arena. Funniest joke, going to put the ball up. We're going to head left sidewalk. Going to go up to onion ring. And checked off by, Phoenix. Gonna get some ball.
Phoenix now, he's gonna fire that up. He beats it over to Deadly Dragon. Deadly Dragon gonna hit a ceiling carve, and he's gonna work that ball down. Now he's coming. He fires it over to Phoenix. Phoenix shoots, and that's another big save from the funniest joke. Working that goal. Here comes Twisted, putting on the moves up top. He's gonna bop down, and it's gonna go in the hands of Deadly Dragon. He's up there on the mound. Looking to scamper away, gets by 1. Now he flips that up. He's looking for Phoenix. He finds him. Phoenix fires it across. It gets into the hands of Punt. Punt flips it back over to Twisted. He's going to carve around. He holds it. He holds it. He shoots. He bounces, and it's going to go just wide.
All right, we are going to see Deadly Dragon going to hit a reset back to the goal. Gonna head up to the onion ring. Deadly Dragon bringing it down. Is going to look for a pass. Does not get there. Gonna send it left of the goal. Phoenix gonna get some hands on it. Gonna head back to Mound. Gonna hit a little juke going one-on-one and scores. Advancing the score 1-0 for Rev.
Oh, I forgot to do my fancy round thing that I got. Oh, let's go, my buddy Captured in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, homie. Man, there's Phoenix. Phoenix has that ball. He's looking around. He doesn't quite see anything he likes. Now he's going to work that up around the hoop-de-hoop. Now coming in from the nest, he flips it across. It's going to bounce off that back wall, goes over to Punt. Punt brings it down, but he's going to be met by some defense there from FaceFace. That ball goes up. Here comes Funniest Joke. He's going to spring it ahead, looking for CJ. Unfortunately, can't find it, but he gets it back.
All right, we are going to see Phoenix clearing it downfield towards the side. Going to be picked up by CJ, the caster. Going to bring it down left claw. Going to be chased off by 2, checked off by Punt. Punt going to put some hands on it. Going to be picked up by Glow Monster. Hits his head on the onion ring. Going to be back up to the onion ring, though. Believe they're out of boost. Going to send it up. Does not find a pass, and it's left of the net. Going to be cleared by Twisted. It's up in the air. CJ tries to put some hands on it, and cleared by Twisted once again. Going to head down the right sidewalk. Funniest is going to get it, and it's just going to be a pinch over to CJ. CJ is going to fight for the ball. Punt picked it up. All right, Punt bringing it up to the sky. Going to head down, and blocked by Funniest Joke. Glow Monster going to put the hands on the ball, and Glow Monster heading up right sidewalk.
Glow Monster now working it down through the sewer. He's going to juke to the side, picking it up as CJ, but it gets pinched out of his hands. Here comes Funniest Joke, and he gets tackled. We got some physical play coming in. Now CJ has it. He holds it. He holds it. He waits. He fires, and he puts it in. Ties it up at 1. We got a minute to go.
All right, we are going to see the little bit of a unknowingly what we're going to do with the ball. Punt gonna get the speed off of Deadly Dragon. Punt gonna bring it up the sidewalk. Gonna head down from the ceiling. Chucks it over to Phoenix. Phoenix checked off by CJ the caster, but gonna pick that ball back up. Punt gonna head to the goal. Rebounded and barely over to the left side of the net. Gonna be picked up by Twisted. Hits a little 1-2 on him. Punt gonna head over to the ball. Gonna be checked off by Vader. Deadly Dragon gonna put some hands on the ball. Coming down from the ceiling. And goal by Deadly Dragon. Advancing the score 2-1 with 20 seconds left in the game.
Oh, that's what Rev needed to tie this up. That 1 round apiece. Here's CJ. You're working in now within that hot potato time. Ball bounces up. It goes into the hands of Funniest Joke. Funniest Joke now gonna flip that up. It's gonna bounce over Vader's hand. Twisted has it. No, Deadly Dragon has it. He's going to come down with it, and he's going to keep that ball alive, looking for 1 more. Keeping that momentum going, but it goes in the hands of Vader. Vader gets tackled by Punt, and Punt is going to just bring that down onto that top shelf. Gets by 1. He now loses the ball down low, and that's going to do it for that round. That round goes to Rev by a score 2-1. All right, let me get this going here. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, there it did. We'll do it again because I didn't think it worked the first time. All right, and we got that save. We got that save.
Are we looking at a best of 7 series or a best of 5 series, Juice?
Oh, I don't know. Kids just said, hey, can you cast? So I says, okay. So we'll just keep casting until they don't want to play no more. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, exactly. That'll be some fun. All right, hopefully. Oh, no. No.
Juice might have to hit a buzzer beater.
All right, there we go. We got that set up. Okay, let's get back to the center here. Sorry, that scoreboard's still a little bit off. Still got some bugs. Hopefully this works a little bit nicer. I think there we go. That should be good. All right, here we go. Round 3. We're off and rolling. Picking that up is going to be Punt. Punt now. Where is he? He comes down. Oh, not sure what's going on with the cams. There we go. We got him back. Deadly Dragon has it. He brings it down all the way, and he sneaks it in past Funniest Joke. 1-0. Rev leads.
Funniest, I believe he got a little bit of baited. Going to be picked up by CJ the caster. Going to bring it up with speed. Going to head down Oh, goes through the hand. Gonna be picked up by Glow Monster. Gonna be saved by Twisted. Gonna be checked off by Vader, but picked up by Deadly Dragon. Gonna head over to the UFO. Sends it over to Chris. Connects. Gonna send it over to Punt. One more to Deadly and scores. That is going to be 2-0 for the Rev side.
That was some sick passing there coming in from Rev. There's CJ. He's gonna lose that ball to Vader. Vader now working it up for FACEFACE. Vader brings that ball down, and he's gonna run into a Deadly Dragon. That ball pops up over to Chris. Chris has to just flip it down to the other side, gets it over to Twisted, and he's gonna get tackled, and it's gonna be up for grabs. And now Punt has it. Punt's just gonna heave it down to the other side. But there it's intercepted by Vader. Vader's coming in hot on Twisted. He shoots, he sneaks it on that sneaky little bounce. There we go, FACEFACE cuts that lead to just one.
Yes, they needed that to get them back into the game, back into the conversation. Sadly, is going to get it. But Deadly Dragon is going to send it over to Punt while bringing it up one more to Nest. Does not connect. But he has a rebound to Twisted. Gonna be 4 back. Gonna send it over to Deadly Dragon. Gonna be checked off by Glow Monster. And Vader is going to get the ball. Glow Monster gonna be sending it over. Hits a little juke and checked off. Vader going to get some hands back on that ball. Gonna head over to Mound. Chucks it over to CJ the Caster. Gonna be a speed battle. CJ gonna lose the ball. Gonna get it back up. Looking for passes. Sends it over to Glow Monster. Glow Monster hits a little weave. Sends it over to Vader. And Vader, top of the rim, sadly, a little bit of a miss. Going to be picked up by Deadly Dragon once again. Deadly Dragon going to look for the pass. Going to send it over to Punt. Punt grabs the ball. Punt going to bring it up to the onion ring, looking for some passes. Going to hit that double little ceiling carve. And a little bit of a fight for the ball. Going to be picked up back to Deadly Dragon. Going to reset back to Twisted. Twisted going to bring it down. Sends it off the backboard. And what a save from Glow Monster Goat. We are seeing him doing it now.
Glow Monster bringing that ball up into Rev zone, down to goal. Glow Monster could go all the way, and does. Puts a top show where Mama keeps that peanut butter, tying it up at 2.
That is what they needed. They are officially back into the game. No leads at this current point. Going to be picked up by Chris, rocking that VRML Con 25 banner. Going to head it over to Twisted. Twisted going to hit that little ceiling carve. Going to hit a little double, can go one-on-one, and sends it into the net. Rev is saying not no anymore, and puts it in 3-2.
3-2. All right, here we go. Who's going to pick that up for FACEFACE? That's going to be Vader. Vader, number 13. He loses it for a second. It gets popped out of his hands. It's going to go bounce around, and now it goes into the hands of Chris. Chris now stops, turns, looks, and he's going to work that down. And he just flips that over to Twisted. Here comes Twisted, fires it across. Dragon can't get it to go. And that's a great save there. I believe that was CJ.
Yes, that was a fantastic save. A little bit of a unlucky shot bouncing on the rim. But we see a goal from Glow Monster. Going to advance the score to 3-3. FACEFACE tying the game up. We are going to see a set out by Chris, who is going to pick it up for Rev. Looks like Punt is going to put the hands on the ball. And hits a little weave on Vader. Gonna bring the ball up, looking for those passes. Gonna hit a solo. And Funniest, believe, got some hands on that ball. Punt gonna pick it up again. Gonna come down with the ball. Deadly Dragon going to pick it up once again. Gonna come down, sends it over to Chris. A little bit of a pass to the left side. Gonna chuck it over to middle. Twisted gonna get that ball once again. Twisted looking for that pass, sadly. Oh, Deadly Dragon picks up the ball, sends it over to Punt. Punt coming down, sends it over to Twisted. Twisted gets blocked by Funniest Joke.
Ball's bouncing and rolling back into Rev zone. Luckily, it was just a little bit wide. Chris flips it up. He gets it over to Twisted. Twisted has it intercepted by Glow Monster, but there's Rev coming up huge. Now, here's Twisted working that through the neutral zone. He's going to flip that up. Just misses Deadly Dragon. And Punt's going to pick that up. Here we go. We're heading into overtime. Punt has it. He shoots. And that's a great save there from Funniest Joke.
All right, we are going to see Deadly Dragon bring in that ball once again. Gonna look at Twisted. Gonna send it over to Twisted. And blocked by Vader. Is going to be a punt pickup. Sends it over to Deadly Dragon once again through their hands, sadly. Twisted just gonna throw that ball into the air. Gonna be cleared by CJ the Caster. Glow Monster going to chase that ball down. Looks like we have a fight for the battle between Chris and Glow Monster. Going to be checked off by Deadly. Sadly, Deadly does not tackle him there. Going to be bringing up the ball is Punt. Punt gonna hit a little juke and advances the score to 4-3. Going to be a win for Rev.
I believe that's 2 rounds for Rev, 1 for FaceFace. We're gonna get ready for, let me hit it. Round number 4, smash of that screen. Bam. We're gonna see another one? We're playing another one? Maybe. What they should do is set the things. Maybe I can get this set. We'll see. We got a couple seconds, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Nope. Looks like we're headed right back. All right. Never mind. We'll just roll with it as is. We'll make our adjustments after this cast. All right. Take it away, Moosey.
All right. The ball is going to be in the middle. We got 1 second, and it is off. Going to be picked up by Punt with some speed. Gonna bring it up to right claw. Going to try and hit Phoenix. Phoenix connects and does not. Goes through him, sadly. Going to be a Vader pickup. Going to be a Chris saying no, no. Glow Monster going to chase the ball down. CJ gonna send it down just to get it out of the arena. Twisted going to put some hands on that ball. Gonna be bringing it up. Sends it over to Punt. Punt bringing it down. And checked off by Glow Monster. Glow Monster is going to get back into the net. Punt is going to be fighting CJ the Caster for that ball. Punt gonna lose it. Sends it over to Chris and blocked by Glow Monster.
Punt now throws it up to the back wall. Phoenix keeping that ball alive. He hits that trailer. There's Chris. He shoots. It's a little high. Punt can't get that rebound. He's gonna try again, but no. Funniest joke stands tall and keeps that score 0-0.
We are going to see a kerfuffle going on between Phoenix and Punt. Punt going to get that ball, sends it over to Twisted. Twisted sadly does not connect. Going to be sent up. Glow Monster going to pick up that ball. Chris going to be seemingly tackle him, but it does not go through him. Still going to be a chase between CJ. CJ going to pass it over to Vader. Vader's going to look for Glow Monster. Goes through Glow Monster's hands. Twisted going to be chasing that ball down. Hits a little juke on Vader. Going to send that far to the left sidewalk. Going to be checked off by CJ the Caster. Open net, and they score, advancing the score 1-0 to Phoenix.
Well, that took about a minute and a half to get that first goal. Let's see what Rev can do. Here comes Punt. He's working that up the sidewalk. He's going to work that ball in. He throws it up. It's going to go wide over to Phoenix. Phoenix now. He's going to cut in towards the middle. He holds it, gets it over to Twisted. Twisted has it pop up, and it's going to come into the corner where Punt's going to gather it up, bounces off the wall. He's cutting in. Now he flicks it across. He finds Twisted. Twisted goes to the skies. He's putting in work, and it's going to bounce it down over to Phoenix. He's just going to throw it and give it up to Funny's joke. Now Glow Monster has that ball. Then you're going to work that ball around. He's up top. He's going to cut it back in. He bounces. There's Chris with some good defense. Able to keep that ball from going anywhere near that goalie. Now Chris, he's going to fire that across. Gets it over to Funniest Joke. Funniest Joke, he's swooping upon that halo, looking to get away. He doesn't have an option. Now he does. He fires it. It's a little too high for Vader. And it's going to go into the corner where Glow Monster's going to pick it up. Glow Monster coming in on that goal, and the ball just pops a little out of their hand. Here comes Glow Monster there. Stuffs it in. 2-0 FaceFace.
They scored. That was a great shot. A little bit of some mic issues. If you saw a little bit of a blank space. We are going to see Punt bringing up that ball. Going to go over to, sends it in the back of the net. Going to be 1-2 for Rev. Rev going to need that to get back into the game. Going to be picked up by CJ. Going to bring that up right sidewalk. Hitting a little bit of boost control, but checked off by Punt. Punt going to get some hands on the ball. Going to reset back to Twisted. Twisted going to look for some passes. Going to send that up to the left sidewalk. Hits a little bit of a weave through the cloud. Going to hit a drop down. And what a save by CJ the Caster. Vader going to clear that down to the sewers. Going to be Glow Monster. Going to try and pick that up, but it's going to be Funniest Joke. Sends that and in the back of the net. Going to be 3-1 to FaceFace.
FaceFace, we got about a minute to go. They're up by 2. Let's see if Rev can get something going, or if we're gonna head to a 5th and deciding round. Here comes punt, punt, swoops, punt, puts it in. There it is, cuts that lead to just 1.
They did need that. Rev did need that. We are going to see a double Kiwi. Glow Monster going to bring that up mound. Going to look and see that it's a 2-on-1 situation, but punt is going to come in from behind and says no, no. Twisted gonna bring that up the left sidewalk. Might hit a little re-grab. Twisted going to hit a too little carve. Gonna drop down, sends that and a little bit too high. What a bounce. Punt gonna get that ball once again. Gonna send that in too high once again on the net. Vader gonna chase that ball. Gonna be picked up by Chris. Chris looking for his options. Chris going to go underneath the sewer. Gonna come back, sends it over to punt. Punt going to send that over to Twisted. Twisted going back up to the arena. Twisted going to get some hands, and Funniest is there. Says no, no to the ball and goal once again.
And here we go. We're in that hot potato time. Phoenix looking to tie it up. Phoenix will. Jams it in. We're headed to overtime, baby.
We did not expect that, but once again, the RML is all about. We did not expect that. Glow Monster going to bring it up the same mound. Looking for his pass. Is going to be a 1-on-1 situation and puts it in top right bins. Going to advance the score 4-2-3 for FACEFACE, tying it up the series 2-2.
Sir, I think this will be the 5th and deciding round. Even though that says round 7. It says round 0 on there. Let me see if I can. Let me do it. Maybe we can hit it from this one, maybe? Nope.
Juice going to be, I'm going to be checking out for around 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Having some mic issues.
Okay, no problem. All right, here we go. This is 5th round. FACEFACE, Rev, battling here in the off-season. Make sure you guys all tune in to the VRML question and answer, where I'm sure a lot of us, hopefully we'll get the 8 questions that we so desire to think. All right, here we go. 5th round.
They're off like a rocket.
And we are off like a rocket. And picking that ball up is going to be Vader. Vader works that into Rev zone. Vader gets checked off at the last second. Glow Monster's going to keep that ball. Cuts in towards the middle and just deposits it. 1-0. FACEFACE leads.
They're not wasting any time.
All right, we got Deadly Dragon trying to come around that corner. And going to bounce down. He turns and fires. It's going to bounce free. Phoenix, he's going to pick that up, and he just fires it up, and it's going to be picked up there by CJ. CJ holds that ball, working it down, goes up top. Now he flips it up, and that's Chris getting the hand on it. Chris now taking that ball up and works that into FACEFACE zone. Chris coming in, he fires that pass across. Oh, it's a little high. Boom, but putting that in. Pass Funniest joke. Deadly Dragon there on the cleanup.
All right, we are going to see a set out by Funniest, going to be picked up by Glow Monster. Gonna head up to the mound, gonna head down to sewers. Glow Monster going to look for a goal and sends it into the back of the net, going to advance the score to 2-1 for FACEFACE.
The arena revs up again.
I don't think FACEFACE has something at all. No, Phoenix comes in. Phoenix goes coast to coast, and he's gonna put it in. We got a shootout on our hands now.
We are going to see it. We are going to see if maybe FACEFACE can go coast to coast like they did last time. CJ gonna hit a little bit of a weave. Gonna be checked off by Phoenix. CJ gains possession back of that ball. Gonna be a loose ball. Glow Monster gonna be checked off by Twisted.
The ball's gonna go across over to CJ. CJ turns and fires, and that's a great save there from Twisted. It's gonna be swatted back towards the goal, and now Deadly Dragon looking to get that ball out. He's going to flip that wide. Looking to spring Phoenix on that far side. But Funniest joke reads that beautifully, and he'll send that back into Rev's side.
It is going to be a loose ball. Twisted going to hit some of those cool little carves going on in that game. Phoenix going to pick that ball up. Phoenix going to go 1-on-1 with Funniest and puts it into the net. Going to go 3-2, advancing Rev to the lead.
Okay, here we go. We got
once more.
3-2. Glow Monster's coming in. Glow Monster gets stopped in the last second. CJ's going to get stopped. But there's Glow Monster finally able to put it in. Ties it back up at 3.
We are going to see a good little cleanup crew going on for FaceFace. Going to be brought up by Phoenix, though. Going to have some speed. Going to send that over to Chris. Chris looking, cannot get some hands on that ball. Going to chuck it over to the backboard. It is going to be the funniest joke, getting some hands on that ball. Going to chuck it over to right sidewalk.
CJ now going up top. He's going to bounce off the ceiling. He's coming in hot. Oh, a little bit high. Throws it off the post. And Glow Monster now has that, working it back into the center. He gets checked off. And he's going to have a lot on his hands with Chris causing a ruckus. Now Glow Monster going to fire that across. And it's going to bounce up over to Deadly Dragon. No, CJ's there. Vader's there. CJ picks it up. And it's going to be swatted back down to the ground.
We are going to see a loose ball up in the air. Going to be Glow Monster, going to be checked off by Chris. Deadly Dragon going to be jumping over to, going to head up to that onion ring. Deadly Dragon looking for some passes and gets checked off by the FaceFace team. Going to be Vader getting that hand on the ball. Going to send that over to the right side. CJ is going to be there and is going to be checked off by Deadly Dragon and the mound itself. Deadly Dragon going to hit a little ceiling carve. Going to send that over to Chris, but checked off by Vader. Vader just trying to get that ball out of their side. Vader going to continue to chase Twisted. Twisted going to send it over to Deadly Dragon, and Deadly Dragon is going to send it over to right sidewalk, over to Phoenix. Phoenix going to bring that ball up to the left claw. Claw looking for somewhere. Puts it in, advancing the score to 4-3 with Rev leading the pack.
30 seconds to go in this deciding round. We got CJ with it now, works it up. Oh, he gets swatted off. It goes back to the funniest joke. The funniest joke hits by one, has to get rid of it and does. Finds CJ. CJ, they need a goal here. He's working it down. He's looking for his options. He holds it. He fires it over to Glow Monster. A little bit in front, and Deadly Dragon's going to just look to clear that into the neutral zone. Picking it up is going to be funniest joke, and it's in that hot potato time. Clock's still running. We're still live. And now Vader has it. Looking for one. Deadly Dragon trying to get it in the crowd. Here comes Phoenix looking for one more for the road, and he put it in and seals the deal. Rev takes it by a score of 5-3 in 5 rounds.
That was a fantastic scrim series. Could we see one more? Seems as Chris heading out of the arena, that could be the end of this scrim. Seems as they're putting punt back in, we might have 2 more rounds. Looking forward to it.
We'll see here. Maybe. Oh yeah, okay.
Looks like
we'll do a couple more. They're gonna put it automatically in. I'm cool with it.
Let's go. So that means Rev only needs 1 more to secure the win.
No, it's they've played 5. I think they just played an extra bonus one here.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Gonna be in the middle, gonna be off, going to be picked up by CJ, gonna be kind of chucked off, and the ball's gonna go flying, gonna be picked up by Twisted. Twisted gonna bring it up to the onion ring, gonna look for some passes. Twisted gonna bring it up by 2, gonna get past him, and does not connect on the shot. Cleanup crew punt does not connect with the goal. Gonna be CJ heading up to the ball, gonna hit a little juke on Deadly Dragon. CJ gonna hit that over, does not connect, and is going to be Phoenix picking up that ball once again. Phoenix gonna bring that down court. Phoenix gonna head down, sends it over to Deadly Dragon, and Deadly Dragon hits it top right bin. Going to advance the score 1-0 for Rev.
Good passing there. Good work. My camera's still a little bit off here. Maybe we can.
And we're back.
Maybe we can get it. Man, we're going the other way. There's Glow Monster. Glow Monster. He's gonna get tackled off. Just like this, right like that. There. All right, we'll try that. We'll give that a go. All right, Vader has it now. Vader. He's gonna swat off the ceiling. He's bringing that ball down, and he's gonna lose it. Tries to get it to Glow Monster, but punt takes over. Punt now, looking to work that ball out. He's up on top of that halo. Oh, the ball pops free. He picks it back up. He gets around. He's up top on that top shelf. He's cutting in towards the middle. He holds it. He shoots, and it goes a little bit wide. And it's going to be picked up there by FaceFace.
Is going to be Glow Monster, going to be checked off by Punt. Deadly Dragon going to get some hands on that ball. Going to be checked up. Vader is heading down. It is going to be a great save by Twisted. Going to be picked up by Phoenix with a lot of speed, looking like Flash out here. Going to try and connect and sends it right under the funniest joke, advancing the score to 2-0 for Rev.
2-0 Rev. They're coming out here in the 6th round, I believe it is. And here we go. CJ has it. He holds it. He's going to chain carve off, and he tries to get it, gets it off that inside wall. Great goal coming in. Says it went off Twisted, though. 2-1. They got that lead to just 1.
They did indeed. Going to be a little bit of a card run. Going to be picked up by Phoenix and good Kiwi. Deadly Dragon going to be chasing that ball. Going to be picked up by Vader. This is what they needed. Going to be chucking that middle. Going to be picked up by Deadly Dragon. Does not connect to Glow Monster. But Glow Monster going to chuck that down a little bit right of the goal. Glow Monster going to put that back in to advance the score to 2-2 all.
2-2. We got 2 minutes and some change to go. Here comes Punt. He's working that ball with some speed. He holds. He fires it a little high. That rebound is not there. Phoenix trying to work it back into the middle. He's going to go up top. He's looking for a pass option. Doesn't see anything he likes. No. He'll fire it across. He finds Dragon. Dragon shoots, and with that goalie taken out, Rev goes up 3-2.
We are going to be seeing CJ going to bring that up with a lot of speed. Going to be bringing it down. And what a great save by Twisted to save that goal. Going to be picked up by Punt. Going to head up to the onion ring once again. Going to send that down to Deadly Dragon. Deadly Dragon going to send that one more. A little bit too far in front of Phoenix. Going to be picked up by Deadly Dragon. Twisted going to try and get some hands on that ball. Going to be Glow Monster go coming out of that fluffle with the ball. Going to get past 2. Going to head down one-on-one situation. It is going to be a 1-0 situation with that goalie being checked out of the goalie box.
Tied at 3. Here we go. We got a minute and change. Bringing that ball up is Deadly Dragon. He's coming around the corner. He throws it up high. Punt's there, and Punt cleans it up. Great rebound off that back. And Rev takes a 4-3 lead.
We are seeing a lot of rebounding goals, which is fantastic to see. We are going to see CJ bringing up that ball once again. Going to chuck that over to Vader and gets Vader checked off by Phoenix. Deadly Dragon going to put some hands back on that ball. Going to head over to the right sidewalk. Going to try and look for a pass. Going to go one-on-one. Sends that a little bit right of the goal. Going to be picked up back by Twisted. Twisted gonna look for something to do. Gonna be playing around with that ball a little bit. Gonna head up to the ceiling. Gonna try and get something to connect. Gonna head off and scores through the funniest joke. Going to be advancing the score to 3-5. Rev in the lead with 15 seconds to go.
All right, looks like another round's gonna head to Rev. And now here's CJ trying to get one for the road. No, it goes over into the hands of Deadly Dragon. Deadly Dragon looking to work that down. He goes to the sky. He's coming in high. He turns and fires. It's a little high. It's going to be picked up there by Vader, who just tries to get it out. Now it's in the hands of Phoenix. Phoenix looking for one more over to Dragon, but that ball gets popped out. And that's going to do it for that round. Rev takes it by a score, 5-3.
That was 2 fantastic teams with a fantastic game going on. Looks like they are going to be playing some more. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
No, I think that's going to do it. That's going to do it for this cast. Let's head back to the Circuit Lounge. I'm going to stop the stream here. I got a few things that I got to work on. My cameras were horrible, that performance. But thanks, Moosey. You did a great job, bro. For being a new caster, man, I'm telling you, my days are numbered.
Thank you, sir.
But, yeah, thanks you guys for tuning in. Until next time, keep grinding.
Thank you guys so much.
And 6-7.